officers who served with me this year. First one is our Secretary, Matt Mortis, if you would please stand. Treasurer, Lindsay Cloutier. And Vice President, Marley Hendricks. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening, class of 2012. It's amazing how fast the years have gone by. It feels like yesterday when we were taking our first step into a school. Now we're in first class at Henderson County High School to graduate Ford Center. Back on Tuesday, May 15th, as I walked in the doors at HCHS, I looked and thought to myself, this will be the last step as a student in Henderson County. As I kept walking, all the memories were going through my head. The funny, embarrassing, and special moments I had with all of you. I will not remember the assignments we did together, but what I will remember is those late nights at that one special place that Henderson has to offer. The only special place Henderson has to offer is Denny's, where we could get unlimited pancakes for just $5. Those kinds of times are what I will never forget. In the middle of the year, when I talked to you as a whole, I said, let's put a footprint in this school that everyone will always remember. I'm here to tell you that we accomplished and lived up to that. One example is our test scores. They set a new bar that everyone behind us will hate because they had to work hard to be what we did. One thing I feel that helped was our pride in the school. School spirit increased greatly this year. We had some of the best pep assemblies we've had in years. We had a flash mob that the whole school came together. And we took eternal pride in our school and also our lives. And it's thanks to you, classmates and friends. It's because of you. Our theme this year was Out with a Bang. One of our senior shirts said, they saved the best for last. This could not be a better theme for anyone else except for us. At this time, I think it's a great opportunity to give a warm special thank you to the ones who helped guide us so that we could accomplish this. Teachers, administrators, principals, thank you for all your hard work. Also, as I say this, I know I'm speaking for everyone sitting down here. Thank you, Mom and Dad, family, for the support, love, and patience you've had with me this whole time. I love you all. And most importantly, we all need to thank God for what He has done in our lives so far. He put all of us together for a reason. He put all of us together for a reason. I know it has, and it will be a great reason. So one more time, can we give them one round of applause for all those people? So the question I have for you is this: what's next? Tonight we have reached a magnificent step that has prepared us for the rest of our lives. As I mentioned before, we left a mark in Henderson County that people will always remember. So how will you, class of 2012, make a footprint on the rest of your life and everyone else's? There are 3 things I challenge you to do. 1, make the best of your life. Go and do something that makes you happy and something that you love. 2, never stop. No matter if you have all the money in the world and if you're on top, there are always improvements you can make in your life or someone else's. Always be thinking of other people and not just yourself. And 3, love and cherish each moment with your family, friends, and everyone who comes into your life. They say one person can change the world. Let's see what 414 people can do. Thank you again for giving me the honor of serving as president this year. You have blessed me with more ways than I can imagine. I hope to still make many more memories with all you through class reunions, and simply getting together. May God bless the rest of your life. Thank you. And one more thing, 2012, YOLO.
Salutatorian address.
Welcome family and friends, but most importantly, the graduating class of 2012. 4 years ago, we were freshmen, eager to start high school, maybe even a little nervous, and tonight, we're young adults crossing a huge milestone in our life. You worked extremely hard and will carry your education wherever you go, but more important are the memories you'll carry the rest of your life. You may not remember 20 years from now that A squared plus B squared equals C squared, but you will remember the good times you've had with your friends. You'll remember your first boyfriend in 4th grade, and the friends you made your freshman year. The times you snuck in late for curfew, and the times your parents seemed unbearably embarrassing. These are the memories you'll miss. College will be a whole new world of work, but don't forget to fully enjoy your family and friends. Cherish every moment spent together, and thank them for all they've done for you. Now, I would like to thank my family, the loud embarrassing section, my wonderful best friends, and most importantly, my mother, who has done so much for me. I couldn't have survived high school without you. And lastly, thank you, class of 2012.
The 2012 Valedictorian address will be given by Mr. Jonah Polley.
Hi. My name is Jonah Polley. I would like to begin by saying that everything I am is because of my mama. I love her dearly. She is my muse and my flame. Did I say that right? For the past couple of months, we've all been struggling to pick out a college, choose what we want to study, decide what we're going to do with our lives, decide who we are, and how we're going to maintain this identity when thrust into the foreign situations that we will all soon encounter. Well, I am a nerd, and so when facing these struggles, I decided to do some research on the subject. I read blogs and articles, I asked family and friends for advice. I also looked to the infinite well of wisdom that is Nickelodeon, specifically SpongeBob SquarePants. Have you all seen the episode where he rips his pants? Yeah? Okay. There's a particular part of this episode where SpongeBob sings to his viewers that I find very helpful. Now, I'm not much for singing, but I will read you the song dramatically. When Big Larry came round just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. I know I shouldn't mope around, I shouldn't curse, but the pain feels so much worse. Because winding up with no one is a lot less fun than to burn from the sun or sand in your bones. Now I learned a lesson I won't soon forget. So listen, and you won't regret. Be true to yourself. Don't miss your chance, and you won't end up like the fool who ripped his pants. So what is this all about? What does it mean to rip your pants? SpongeBob is a pretty cool dude. He's really funny. He does great impressions. He has sandy cheeks, doubled over in laughter on the beach at Goo Lagoon. SpongeBob finds joy in his ability to make people laugh. This is his own internal force. But this joy soon turns to despair when Larry the Lobster comes and steals the show, asking Sandy and SpongeBob to pump some iron. Sponges aren't known for their iron pumping. Larry's benching the entire bleachers and SpongeBob's struggling to just pick up some marshmallows on a stick. We've all been there before. Whether you're on the track team with Caroline Williams, who's running a mile in 17 seconds flat, and you're just trying to finish the thing. Or maybe you have a senior class with the sophomore Joseph Crafton, and you feel belittled every time he opens his mouth, which is quite often. SpongeBob is trying to impress Sandy and regain some of that joy, but he is ill-equipped for the situation. That is, until he rips his pants. Now, ripping pants isn't really who SpongeBob is. He's embarrassed and he hangs his head when the incident first occurs. It's only when he realizes that ripped pants can get a good laugh from the crowd that he embraces this second-rate shock value form of comedy. But it's not the same. SpongeBob is no longer a comedian. He's a fool. He's a clown. And eventually he ends up with not a single friend at Bikini Bottom. This is the lesson that SpongeBob is trying to teach us. In just a short amount of time, we are all going to face strange new environments, whether it's college or a career or the military, and there's a good chance that you may find yourself ill-equipped for the situation. You have two choices. You can rip your pants and change who you are. Maybe care a little less, take a little less pride in your work ethic, turn to drugs and alcohol so that you can have a momentary pseudo-joy. Or you can maintain your identity. You can know your limitations and your strengths and adapt to the situation accordingly. You can work as hard as you can to make your experience, wherever you're going, meaningful, not a film of fiction. Be true to yourself. Don't miss your chance to have a life that you can be proud of. I've enjoyed every moment of the past 4 years with you, class of 2012. You are my friends, and I wish you all the best. Farewell. Give the glory of this evening to God, and please, don't rip your pants.
Would you stand, please? After I have your attention, would you move your tassel from the right to the left?